It is time now for the Mule Train News Program on this Wednesday, January the 20th, 2021. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside service for Herb Ramage, 86 of Muleshoe, was held Tuesday morning at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Joe Champollion of Muleshoe officiating. Herb died Thursday, January the 14th in Farwell. He was born November the 10th, 1934 in Anton to Cleburne and Pauline Jackson Ramage, and married Betty Roughton in Clovis on November the 1st, 1956. Herb was a farmer and a rancher here in the Muleshoe area, as well as a successful businessman. He served on the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board for many years. He is preceded in death by his parents and one brother, Glenn Ramage. Herb is survived by his wife, Betty, two sons, Johnny Ramage of San Antonio and Gary Ramage, and his wife, Kay, of Muleshoe, a daughter, Darla O'Grady of Albuquerque, a sister, Margaret Akers of Doherty, Oklahoma, and two grandchildren, Dusty Ramage and his wife, Lindsay, and Chris Vaughn and his wife, Whitney. Four great-grandchildren, Rowdy Ramage, Kennedy, Sissy Ramage, Emerson Vaughn, and Haley Vaughn, and many other grandchildren and great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, P.O. Box 292, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, graveside service for Herb Ramage was held yesterday afternoon in the morning on Tuesday, January the 19th at the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the Ramage family on your prayer list today. Graveside service for Billy Bob Landers, 64 of Conroe, is scheduled for this afternoon at 2 p.m. Wednesday, January the 20th at Park Lawn Memorial Gardens in Plainview with Dr. Stacy Connor of Muleshoe officiating. Billy died on Wednesday, January the 13th in Conroe. He was born May the 17th, 1956 in Plainview to Bob and Nina Lewis Landers. He married Sarah Jean King in Conroe, January the 24th, 2014. Billy was a 1974 graduate of Palestine High School. He served 2 years in the United States Air Force with a rating of Specialist E4. He later attended TSTC in Waco, where he studied construction management. For many years, Billy and his late wife, Sarah Jean, were active in the ministry of working with homeless and their needs. They helped not only in providing for their physical needs, but also in bringing the Word of God to countless people in the Conroe area. Billy loved his family. He loved God. He will be missed, but not only by his family, but by his friends in the homeless ministry and the ones they served. He is preceded in death by his wife, Sarah Jean, who recently passed away on December the 29th, 2020. His father, Bob, his two sisters, Christy Landers and Kathy Landers Bostick, his brother-in-law, Jason Bostick, his grandparents, Arthur and Clara Landers, Barney and Artie Jack Lewis, and his uncles, Bob Lewis and Ray Bain. Billy is survived by his mother, Nina Muleshoe, his daughter, Heather Landers, and his stepson, Anthony Hodges, his grandson, Sebastian Carter Landers, all of Conroe, his mother, Nina, of course, as we mentioned here in Muleshoe, and his many nieces, nephews, and their families. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Christy Landers Memorial Scholarship Fund in care of Edward Jones, P.O. Box 231, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And repeating, graveside service for Billy Bob Landers, 64 of Conroe, is scheduled for 2 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday, January the 20th, 2021, at the Park Lawn Memorial Gardens in Plainview, Texas, with Dr. Stacy Connor of Muleshoe officiating. Please keep the Landers family on your prayer list today, please. Jackie Robinson, 78 of Muleshoe, died on January the 14th here in town. He was born November the 28th, 1942, and spur to George and Grace Prater Robinson. He married Wilma Meeks in Muleshoe on February the 8th, 1991. Services will be held at a later date. Jackie served in the U.S. Marines. He was a maintenance planner at the Tolk plant for many years, retiring in 2005. He was a member of the Old Men's Meeting at the Dinner Bell. Jackie enjoyed raising animals. He is preceded in death by his parents, 4 sisters, and 5 brothers. Jackie is survived by his wife, Wilma, his son, Monty Roberts of Muleshoe, his daughter, Tina Robinson Oliver of Corpus Christi, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, room 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. And, of course, online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Keep the family of Jackie Robinson on your prayer list today. Walter Eugene Fleener, 79, of Lubbock, passed away on Friday, January the 8th in Lubbock. Gene was the father of our local hospital CEO administrator, Dennis Fleener. Gene was born on December the 7th, 1941 in Littlefield to Walter Dennis Fleener and Ruby Inez Robertson Fleener. He was raised in Morton and graduated from Morton High School in 1960. He served in the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam conflict and married Juanita Jean Thomas on January the 6th, 1962 in Lubbock. They had lived in Lubbock, where he served as a police officer for the city of Lubbock from 1965 to 1972. They moved to Plainview, where he graduated from Wayland Baptist College in 1974 with a degree in Bachelor of Arts. After moving back to Lubbock, he worked as a welfare investigator for the state of Texas. They owned and operated Slayton Steakhouse and Gene's Quick Lunch in Lubbock for several years. They worked at Buckner's Children's Home, and where he was the director of emergency shelter. He worked as a probation officer for the county of Lubbock. They farmed in the New Deal area for many years. He was an ordained minister and was a Christian, where he attended several churches in the Lubbock area. He was always serving others and leading them to Christ. Gene is survived by his wife, Nita Fleener of Lubbock, 4 children, Dennis Fleener and his wife, Chandra of Muleshoe, Jeff Fleener and his wife, Suzanne of Seagraves, Amy Ressler of Conroe, and Steve Fleener and wife, Sheila of Mineral Wells. 3 siblings, Mary Catherine Webb and her husband, Bill of Mount Pleasant, Frank Fleener of San Antonio, and Doris Flatt and her husband, Eddie of Lubbock. 15 grandchildren survive him: Clayton, Sierra, Mac, Logan, Ashley, Nick, Zach, Hannah, Luke, Sarah, Rachel, Danae, Kaylee, Megan, and Javen, and 3 great-grandchildren, Rory, Bodie, and Neary. Gene was preceded in death by his parents and a son, Darren Keith Fleener. A graveside service will be held for Gene Fleener on Monday in Lubbock. Please keep the family of Gene Fleener on your prayer list today. As we mentioned, he was the father of Dennis Fleener, our local Muleshoe Medical Center CEO. Mary Lee Beckett Powell, 78, a lifelong resident of Sudan, died on Monday, January the 18th. She was born April the 17th, 1942, to Arnold and Marie Smith Beckett. Mary attended Sudan schools and graduated in the class of 1960. She married Dwayne Powell June the 4th, 1960, at the First Baptist Church in Sudan. Together they made a home and raised their 4 girls. Mary was a godly woman with a great example of Christian faith. She was a member of the Sudan First Baptist Church for many years, lending a hand wherever she was needed. She volunteered to work numerous years during Vacation Bible School and Kids for Christ. At the Methodist Church, she worked at the Sudan ISD for 21 years and was an active supporter of the Sudan Hornets and Littlefield Wildcats, where her and Dwayne were named Wildcats Fans of the Year. She was awarded the Sudan Harvest Queen in 2019. Mary supported any activities her daughters, grandchildren, or great-grandchildren were involved in, from ball games to 4-H. She loved people, loved life, and loved her community. She was an excellent cook and baker. She was infamous for her caramel apples, homemade chili, enchiladas, among many other dishes. Mary is survived by her husband of 60 years, Dwayne Powell of Sudan, 4 daughters, Cindy Martin, and her husband Henry of Health Center, Kim Moss and husband Troy of Littlefield, Sherry Foley of Littlefield, and Kathy Knizik and husband Robert of Yoakum. 14 grandchildren, Brandy Lawrence, Heather Traddles, Trina Martin, Reuben Martin, Malaya Martin, Billy Martin, Gavino Martin, Amazing Martin, Tiffany Rickman, Tyler Moss, Tucker Foley, Tanner Foley, Emily Gardner, Kaylee Knizik. 8 great-grandchildren and 2 sisters also survivor, Maxine Donaldson of Muleshoe and Marley Hall of Sudan. Waiting for her in heaven was her parents, a sister, Alma Burton, 2 brothers, David Beckett and James Beckett, and a son-in-law, Dan Foley. Funeral services will be held Saturday morning at 11 a.m., January the 23rd, at the First Baptist Church in Sudan, with Pastor Mike Woods officiating. Burial will follow in the Sudan Cemetery. Serving as pallbearers will be Tucker Foley, Tanner Foley, Tyler Moss, Bobby Rickman, Alex Lawrence, Stephen Traddles, Reuben Martin, Gavino Martin, and Reese Lester. The family will see friends in a come-and-go visitation from 5:30 until 7 p.m. Friday evening at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, the family suggests memorials be made to the Sudan EMS Fire Department or Shelby's Bridge in Sudan. The family would like the community of Sudan to know that they appreciate their outpouring of love and support, and Kindred Hospice for their compassionate care of Mary. Arrangements are under the care of Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. Please keep the family of Mary Lee Powell on your prayer list today. We'll be back with more Mule Train news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition of the Mule Train is brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. In an effort to keep up with the latest fraud protection available, First Bank of Muleshoe's My Mobile Money app has been replaced with Secure Lock Equip. Secure Lock Equip is very similar to My Mobile Money, as it is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands, and it's available to all participating card holders. It empowers First Bank's customers to prevent fraud if your card is lost or stolen simply by turning your card off from your phone. Control spending by setting limits on withdrawals or transactions. Customize spending ability of online, mobile, or in-store purchases. Set alert notifications for each time a transaction is made. Block international or out-of-area transactions as well. Download the Secure Lock Equip app from Google Play for Android phones or at the App Store for iPhones. Follow the steps to connect to your First Bank of Muleshoe debit cards. If you need more information or help, you can call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. Check them out online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank Secure Lock Equip, available now for Android or iPhones through the Google Play Store or the App Store. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Hey Muleshoe, I'm Julia Reynolds, and whenever I come to town to visit family, I always choose Leal's Mexican Restaurant, preferably more than one. My favorite is the Laura's Special with extra queso. It gets no better than that. The original Leal's Mexican Restaurant is located at 1010 West American Boulevard, where you can dine in with the Leal's family's authentic dishes or carry out by simply calling ahead at 806-272-3294.
Brian Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, supports all of our area youth in the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. Brand new, and at Brian Cox is their screen window repair section filled with replacement screen, hardware tools, frame kits, and spline, plus much more. The specials of the month for January is the 16-inch precision angle broom, marked down to $8.99. And the suet treats to attract your favorite birds, 11-ounce, marked down to 67 cents each, in high-energy nutty berry and orange treats to attract your favorite birds to your backyard. They have in stock a good selection of burn work coats for the whole family and bib-alls, lots of thermal gloves and masks, and the heated Milwaukee coats, all in at Frying Cox. Lots of heaters, radiator and space heaters, vent-free gas heaters, portable propane heaters, Mr. Heater tank tops, and bathroom heaters, all available for the cold weeks ahead at Frying Cox, located at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., supporting the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. Well, this Friday, January the 22nd, will be the 2021 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show, and we will do a live stream that will begin shortly before 8 a.m. that morning, live from the Bailey County Coliseum. You can find it at muleshoetv.com on our website on the front page. Also, it will live stream simultaneously on our 2 Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, as well on our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising, and we'll also put a link up that you can watch it in our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe. Our broadcast is brought to you this year by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Dell Oil Company, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, K&K Pharmacy, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Precure Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, WTG Fuels, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Wilson Drilling, McCormick Seeds, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Lance Insurance, Burton Service Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Randall Field CPA, Bammert Seed, Bywise Home Store, and the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Again, that live stream will begin shortly before 8 a.m. on Friday morning, January the 22nd, live from the Bailey County Coliseum. Now, the first show will be Rabbits. They will be judged by Teresa DeSautel. The Chicken Show, which will be a first, will be judged by Marcus Pruninger. Sheep and Goats follow, and both will be judged by Michael Collins. Then they will have a lunch break. Then following the lunch break around 1 p.m., they will come back with the Pig Show and the Beef Cattle Show, both judged by Kyle Stevens. Then the Dairy Show will end the day and will be judged by Leanne Vanderlaan. The 2021 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show Board of Directors are the President Justin Burris, Vice President Stephen Hart, Secretary Camry Martin, Treasurer John Kelly. Directors are Ryan Markle and Ron DeLeon, Daniel Johnson, Rodney Reynolds, Seth Whitworth, Beth Buckner, Brandon Thomason, John Villalba, Kelsey Jones, Leanne Helton is also on the board. And they will also have on Saturday, January the 23rd, a premium sale that will begin at the Coliseum at 12 noon. The exhibitors in this year's livestock show, the junior livestock exhibitors are Hadley Burris wearing number 102, Savannah De Leon 103, Benjamin Espinoza 104, Sophie Garcia 105, Zoe Hancock wearing number 106, Jake Jones 107, Kiari Kelly 108, Julia McCamish 109, Gunnar Perry 110, Taysom Summers 111, Brayley Thomason 112, and Seth Thomason wearing 113. The 2021 senior livestock exhibitors are wearing 201, Giselle Alvidres, Hayden Burris 202, Brenna Butler 203, Amador Castillo 204, Chayton Kaywood wearing 205, Jeremy Davia 235, Noah De Leon 206, Camilo Espinoza 208, Samuel Espinoza 236, Alexa Estrada 209, Alyssa Garcia 210, Penelope Gonzalez 212, Caitlin Hart 213, Peyton Hart 214, Araceli Hernandez is wearing 215, Sebastian Herrera number 233, Abby Jones 216, Cassie Kelly 217, Caitlin Kelly 218, Kendra Kelly 219, Edgar Lopez 220, Carly Price 222, Ever Ramirez 234, Frankie Reyes 223, Marcos Reyes Jr. 224, Reese Reynolds 225, Ivana Rivas 226, Jennifer Ronquillo wearing 227, Jazzy Sanchez 228, Mackenzie Thomason 229, Eric Vasquez 230, Ethan Whitworth 231, and Chloe Zimmerman wearing 232. And those are all the junior and senior exhibitors that will be showing in the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. Again, we'll be broadcasting live just before 8 a.m. Friday morning, January 22nd, from the Bailey County Coliseum. And it'll start out with rabbits, chickens, sheep, goats, then after lunch, pigs, beef cattle, and dairy. This year at the Livestock Show, they will not have a concession stand due to COVID-19, but there will be several food trucks there on site for you to eat out outside of the building. And also they're having a gun raffle to raise funds for this year's Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. You still have time to buy your tickets. They are $10 each, and they are going to raffle away a Kimber Stainless LW-45 handgun, a Diamondback DB-15 AR-15 rifle, and a Weatherby Orion 1 over-under 12-gauge shotgun. You can get your tickets from any one of those Bailey County Junior Livestock Show board members that we read earlier, or you can call the Extension office to purchase tickets, 806-272-4583. They will do that raffle on Saturday at noon at the premium cell. The Muleshoe City Secretary, Zana Carpenter, informed us that in the coming weeks, the City of Muleshoe, the Muleshoe Independent School District, and the Muleshoe Area Hospital District will be ordering their elections. Election day will be Saturday, May the 1st, 2021. All voting will take place at City Hall. The City of Muleshoe will be holding a general election to elect the mayor, currently held by Cliff Black. Colt Ellis has filed for a place on the ballot for this mayoral election, creating a vacancy in District 1, which he sits on now. The City of Muleshoe will have a special election to fill the unexpired term of District 1 for Colt Ellis' seat as he is running for mayor. The Muleshoe Independent School District Board will elect District 1 and District 4 board members. These positions are currently held by Jay Cage and Sergio Leal. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board has 2 seats up for election. Board members for District 2 currently held by Alan Smyer, and District 4 currently held by Dana Rasco will be elected. For those who wish to run for office, candidate packets are available for pickup from the City Secretary's office at Muleshoe City Hall on 1st Street. The first day to file for a place on the general or special election ballot is Wednesday, January the 13th, and the last day to file is Friday, February the 12th, 2021 for the general election, and then Monday, March the 1st for the special election for the city seat. The last day that an individual may register to vote in these elections is Thursday, April the 1st. Early voting for all elections will be held at City Hall, 215 South 1st Street, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. beginning Monday, April the 19th, and ending Tuesday, April the 27th. Extended hours for early voting is 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. That will be held on Tuesday, April the 20th, and Tuesday, April the 27th. If you want more information, please contact Zana Carpenter, the City Secretary, at 806-272-4528. We'll be back with more Mule Train news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. First Bank and Trust, formerly AIM Bank, right here in Muleshoe at 101 West American Boulevard. They're open 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., and they're deeply invested in the Muleshoe area. They're convenient drive-thrus there on the south end of the building. Also an ATM. Call 806-272-4561. First Bank and Trust right here in Muleshoe, Texas, 101 West American Boulevard, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Keith Coby with the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. As we continue in this pandemic, your health is our utmost concern. We continue to work diligently to make the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic a safe place for you and your family. Most importantly, during this time, it is essential to keep up with your routine exams so we can help you address your medical problems before they get out of control. As always, please continue to practice CDC guidelines by wearing a mask in public areas and while visiting us. Please remember to stay 6 feet apart and wash or sanitize your hands frequently. Call the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic so we can help you living a healthy life.
That's 806-272-7531. Buywise Home Store congratulates all our area youth participating in livestock shows. Now in stock, some beautiful furniture. This sofa and love seat and round cocktail table, all at Buywise Home Store in Muleshoe. Remember, they finance all their furniture, appliances, and electronics. Call them today at 806-272-5612. They're located at 106 East American Boulevard in Muleshoe with additional stores in Dimmitt, Littlefield, and Hereford. Lots of beautiful end tables, coffee tables, dining room sets, bedroom sets available now at Buywise Home Store. Check out their ever-expanding selection of women's clothing and accessories, which includes tons of great gift ideas for Valentine's Day, jewelry, handbags, shoes, and hats, Valentine's coffee mugs, candy club gifts, Poppy handcrafted popcorn, and house slippers, even in pink. Buywise also has a huge selection of candles, including the Swan Creek lines, Park Hill, Lubelia, and many others. Buywise carries the Naked Bee line of hand and body lotions, hand salve, and hand sanitizer, foot balm, lip balm. Try it. You will love it. Many stunning home decor pieces, all available at Buywise Home Store, 106 East American Boulevard in Muleshoe, with locations in Dimmitt, Littlefield, and Hereford. Call them today, 806-272-5612, supporting the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. Well, there is a COVID-19 vaccination clinic that has been scheduled for this week at the Oneida Wagner Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, but they've had to push it back already. And as of this morning, I spoke with Dennis Fleener. They still do not know the exact day that they will receive the shipment of vaccine doses to our local hospital. So it has been pushed back, and as of Wednesday morning, they do not know when they're going to get the COVID doses, but they plan on, when they do get the doses, to get about 975 doses, and they will vaccinate anyone 16 years of age and over at the Oneida Wagner Senior Center, hopefully sometime this week, but it may get pushed back till next week, and so we'll have to see. But they plan on beginning at 8 a.m. each morning and vaccinate people each day until everyone has been vaccinated that is present. And Dennis, our CEO of our hospital, said contact your local healthcare provider at the hospital, or also you can call them at the Senior Center for more information, 806-272-4969. They have a little packet that you need to fill out beforehand, but these are Pfizer doses that are expected to come. The hospital did receive their second round of Moderna doses, about 100 that they gave the second doses to the healthcare providers there at the hospital and some of the other healthcare providers and first responders here in our community. But let's pray that that gets in as soon as possible and we can start getting the public vaccinated from COVID-19 here in Muleshoe. Again, you can call the Senior Center for more information on this vaccine clinic, 806-272-4969. But as of this Wednesday morning, Dennis did not have a notification that the Pfizer doses have shipped for our hospital. Dr. Purdy's office is planning on doing a mass vaccination there. Any volunteers that can assist with the vaccine clinic to please call Joanne at 806-272-7531, as that can help out, as this will be a large project. McDonald's right here in Muleshoe is hiring part-time workers. They are looking for any of their shifts from 6 until 9 a.m., 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., or the 2 to 5 p.m. shift. They're looking to hire part-time workers, people that want only 15 hours of work per week. You can stop by the McDonald's here in Muleshoe on American Boulevard for a job application. Again, they're hiring part-time workers for their 3 shifts, 6 to 9 a.m., then 11 a.m. till 2 p.m., or 2 to 5 p.m. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy, your local pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511. They remind you they have rapid COVID-19 testing available here at K&K Pharmacy. Get your results in just 15 minutes, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they also want to congratulate all our area youth showing in livestock shows and all the exhibitors at the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. They remind that they can improve the health and longevity of your animals with compounded medications available at K&K Pharmacy. Call them for more information, 806-272-7511. Again, they're located at 1411 West American Boulevard. Come in the store, use their drive-through window on the west side of the building, or also you can call and they will deliver straight to your home here in Muleshoe. K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. Well, looking at our weather forecast for the Muleshoe area today on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 56 degrees, west-southwest winds around 15 miles per hour. Then tonight, mostly cloudy, low around 35, southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly sunny on Thursday, high near 64. West winds around 15 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 29. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight Thursday. Friday, on the livestock show day, mostly sunny, high near 54 degrees, so back down a little bit cooler. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon hours. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 31. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 62. South-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 33. South-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 62. Again, west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 29. Monday, sunny, high near 55 degrees. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 26. Tuesday, sunny, high near 53. Repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 56 degrees. West-southwest winds around 15 miles per hour, then mostly cloudy. Tonight, low around 35, partly sunny on Thursday, high 64. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 29. Then Friday, mostly sunny, high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 31. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, the Calvary Baptist Church is gearing up for their annual Valentine Cookie fundraiser for 2021, and this year, with COVID restrictions, they're paring down their production and going back to the basics. They're offering their 9-inch heart-shaped cookies for $10 each. They can personalize them with your message, decorate, and box each one. You can choose to have them delivered, or you may choose curbside pickup at the church. So order yours today, something homemade for your loved one for Valentine's Day. You can contact any member of the Calvary Baptist Church or call 272-4012. Leave a message, please. Or you can also contact Judy Kaufman at 946-9400. They are following COVID-19 precautions at all times. And again, they're only doing 9-inch cookies for $10 each for the Calvary Baptist Church annual Valentine Cookie fundraiser. They're doing temperature checks every day for their workers. Masks and gloves will be worn by all. Donations for ingredients will be collected, and they purchase ingredients what they can locally. They will do no school deliveries this year. Businesses will be delivered to on Friday, February the 11th. All others will be delivered on Saturday, February the 13th. People who come by the church to order or pay while they are working on cookies will need to call and let the workers meet you at the door. Curbside pickup is available. People can come by the glass stores or call and let them know that they're outside, and they will get your order for you and bring it to you on at your car. Calvary Baptist Church annual cookie fundraiser. Again, to order your 9-inch heart-shaped cookies, call 806-272-4012. Leave a message, or you can contact Judy Kaufman at 806-946-9400. Well, we finished up a great video spotlight with Letty Tovar, the principal at Dillman Elementary, and all her staff there, and lots of the kids, and we'll be ready to broadcast it for the very first time on Friday during our Bailey County Junior Livestock Show live stream. So look for it then with Letty Tovar and all the staff and kids at Dillman Elementary. We'll show you lots of the good things going on there at Dillman Elementary. So stay tuned for that on Friday. We'll be back with more Mule Train news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Jesse Leal continues his family's tradition of service to the Muleshoe area into a third generation with the launch of his new business, Muleshoe Delivery Service. He makes it easy for you to stay safe during these uncertain times with his personalized delivery service from any store or restaurant in Muleshoe straight to your front door or office. You choose your date and time frame, pay the small shopping fee to Muleshoe Delivery Service up front through his secure website at muleshoedelivery.com. Type in your shopping list and then pay the shopping bill upon delivery. You can also place your order with Jesse by liking his Facebook page at facebook.com/Muleshoe Delivery and sending him a private message, or simply calling him at 806-205-6936. He will deliver straight to your doorstep from United, Food King, K&K Pharmacy, Leal's, McDonald's, Sonic, the Dinner Bell, Frying Cox, Higginbotham's, Mohawk Auto Parts, O'Reilly's, either of the dollar stores, and many others. Fast and dependable Jesse Leal at Muleshoe Delivery Service. Book your delivery now on his website at muleshoedelivery.com or facebook.com/Muleshoe Delivery, or simply call him at 806-205-6936. Jesse Leal at Muleshoe Delivery Service. Well, join us every Sunday as we do our live streams, of course, from the First Baptist Church. This Sunday, coming Sunday, January the 24th, the message will be After John Was Arrested, Mark 1:14 through 20 by Dr. Stacy Connor. The full service will live stream at 11 a.m., and that will be the message that Stacy will bring within that service. They are starting back up their youth program at First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. This Wednesday, January the 20th, they'll start at 6 o'clock with a pizza dinner in the fellowship hall. It's $2 per child. 6:30 youth students will be dismissed to the Activity Center on Avenue B. Transportation will be provided. And the kids will meet in the old fellowship hall at the church here in Muleshoe. 7:20 they will dismiss the kids at the church, and 7:45 they will dismiss for the students at the Activity Center on Avenue B. They ask if your child wears a mask at school, please help us by encouraging them to do the same on Wednesday nights. And also, they have not started up their normal meal for the full church yet, but they plan on doing that in the near future. Well, the First United Methodist Church is having the Grief Share program every Monday afternoon late at 5:30 p.m. meet at the church. Also, there's a ladies' Bible study that is meeting at 9 a.m. on Monday mornings, led by Joellen Cowart. And then Angela Carter also does the Grief Share. She does a Wednesday noon Bible study, and they're doing that every Wednesday at noon. You can bring your meal to the Life Tree Cafe room, and they are studying Paul's first letter to the church in Corinth. All that at the First United Methodist Church. If you want more information about any of those programs, call 806-272-5517. St. Anne's Catholic Church in Bovina is holding their annual German sausage dinner Sunday, January the 31st from 11:30 a.m. until 2 in the afternoon at St. Anne's Parish Hall on 3rd Street in Bovina. They'll serve homemade German sausage, creamed potatoes and gravy, green beans, sauerkraut, relish plate, homemade bread, homemade desserts, tea or coffee. It's $12 for adults, $6 for children under 6. Takeout plates will be available at no additional charge. Also, they'll be selling sausage. It is in regular jalapeno or green chili flavor, and you can buy it there at the dinner or contact any member of St. Anne's Catholic Church there in Bovina, and that's going on again Sunday, January 31st from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at St. Anne's Parish Hall on 3rd Street in Bovina, their annual German sausage dinner. Well, we haven't received an update this week so far as of Wednesday morning from the Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management Group on our new COVID-19 numbers, but as soon as we get one, we will share it on our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, as well on our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe. The last update was Monday, January the 11th, which was 9 days ago. We had 24 active cases here in the county and, sadly, 13 deaths. Well, basketball continues, and, of course, both teams are in district. Sadly, yesterday on Tuesday, the Lady Mules lost at Littlefield Tuesday night, 43-27. That brings their District 3-3A record to 5-3, and they are solidly in third place in district. So good luck to the Lady Mules as they continue on. The Mules also lost last night on Tuesday at Littlefield, 44-21. That brings them to 1-4 in District 3-3A action. They will continue on Friday, January 22nd, as they will all be in action at Brownfield with 5 o'clock simultaneous both JV games, Lady Mules and Mules at Brownfield. Then at 6:15, the JV Mules white team will take the court at Brownfield. 6:15 as well, the varsity Lady Mules, and then 7:30 the varsity Mules will take on Brownfield. All that going on at Brownfield. Also, on Saturday, January 23rd, Mules and Lady Mules will be in action at a powerlifting meet at Dimmitt, so good luck to them. Be aware as well, on Friday there is no school in the Muleshoe schools due to the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. On your prayer list today, remember, please, Betty and Gary Freeman. Remember Eddie Morris, Carol Neal, Joshua Rodriguez, Connie Alanis needs to be on your prayer list today. She's fighting cancer. Keep Lisa Oftenkamp on your prayer list today. Luella Isham. Remember Cleta Robertson. Anthony and Barbara Rodriguez needs to be on your prayer list today. Carolyn and Lawrence Stovall. Ellen Ladd. Melba and Tom Bratchard. Carolyn Johnson. She's doing much better, but is still somewhat weak and having trouble walking. Remember all those in our community and area and nation and world fighting COVID-19. Keep Kim Bells on your prayer list today. Gladys Black, Kearney Scoggin, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Jeremy Combs. Bonnie Carpenter needs to be on your prayer list today. Maureen Hooten, Margaret Berman, Betty Noble, Joe Jinks, Sally Ellis, Leonardo Aviles, Wynn Cantwell. Remember Irma Leal on your prayer list today. Joe Phelps and Donald Phelps. Donald is in the nursing home in Friona at our last report. Remember Francisco Gonzalez. Please keep Carrie and Mary Moore on your prayer list today. Bruce Fuller. Evelyn Ziegenfuss needs to be on your prayer list today. Remember our nation. Today is the inauguration day of Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Remember the outgoing President Donald Trump and his Vice President Mike Pence. Keep all of our local leaders, our city and county leaders, our school leaders on your prayer list today. Our hospital district and all the employee and staff, doctors and nurses, and Dennis Fleener, the CEO, Chris and Tion, and all the staff at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Keep all of our local business owners and their employees on your prayer list today. Our Governor Abbott and all of our state elected officials. Remember Mary Nell Bleeker on your prayer list today. Keep on your prayer list those families grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including the family of Susie Cardinal. Just such a tragedy losing Susie, such a beautiful and kind person. She was the sister of Donna Green of Muleshoe. Please keep the family of Susie Cardinal of Lubbock on your prayer list today. Of course, Susie originally was from Sudan. She died this past weekend. Keep the family of Mary Lee Powell of Sudan on your prayer list today. The family of Jean Fleener. The family of Jackie Robinson. The family of Herb Ramage and the family of Billy Bob Landers. Remember the family of Nellie Dent on your prayer list today. The family of Martin Martinez. The family of Tony Tucker Bruns. Keep her family on your prayer list today. As well the family of Jay Gleason and the family of Lehman Jacobs. The family of Consuelo Vasquez and the family of Seferino Sierra. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Mule Train News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Mule Train News program, as well as all our archived ones, free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Mule Train News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear a story from Norman Schneider of New Braunfels in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
One winter day, while his family was doing the yearly butchering, Norman Schneider decided to drive the family car up a haystack.
Opened the gate and I drove it around the back of the barn and the lot back there where the old straw stack was. It had been thrashed that summer and been rained on, and it's pretty well set. About 6 or 8 inches of it was pretty hard already. So it was on a slope, because when you blowed that out of the thresher, well, it left a high side on one side but slanting on the back side. So I had my 2 little old fox terrier dogs. They was riding with me, so we drove around the back of that stack, and I drove it up on top of the stack. I wanted to look over the high side and see what the world looked like on the other side. So I was sitting up there, and 2 dogs in the back seat, and directly I felt that Ford slipping. Man, I couldn't get off of that stack. I couldn't back up fast enough, so that hard surface of that straw slid off down the side. Well, when it did, the car slid with it. But when we hit the bottom down there, why, another big wad of that straw came and covered that old Ford up. And it was running under there. I crawled out, and the car, just one back wheel was out from under that straw, and we're just slinging that straw everywhere. And I was worried about my dogs. I wasn't worried about the car. So I crawled back in there to get the dogs. Well, I found the dogs and got them out, and then I was afraid they'd catch on fire, so I crawled back in there and cut the old car off. So I went back to the house. Stood around there for an hour or two. Oh, I didn't know what to do. And they were butchering, and finally they finished. So Mother said, well, Norman, let's get the old car cranked up. Let's go back home. She said, where is the car? So we took her around there, and there was just one wheel sticking out. The rest was covered up. So I went up there, and my uncle was there, and they got 2 forks, and they come up there, and we took all the hay off, the straw off of it. All of us got around it and set it back up on its wheels. Oh, it broke the windshield and them old top bows, it broke them, and we had to let the top down, and so we finally got it cranked up and put some more water in the radiator and drove it home.
Norman Schneider of New Braunfels. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.